There we go. Took a minute, guys. I apologize. Hey, Rhea. Rhea says hi, and Danny's here. Danny says, Rhea quote. How are you guys? So, Rhea, I'm hoping that things will go a little bit smoother today than they did yesterday. How's the weather for you, Danny? Danny says, I'm doing good. Enjoying the beautiful weather. Nice. It's nice for us too, although it's a little breezy. It's me, Sir Yogi. Welcome, Nightmare. How are you? Appreciate you guys being here. Yeah, it feels like March out. It's gonna get up to 70 degrees. It's windy, so it feels a little bit cooler. It's just gonna get nicer. Of course, we're gonna have a few more cold days, I'm sure, but not like we had back in February or March or January. Danny waves nightmare. Nightmare says, doing well. My arm feels a little less painful, so I'm happy about that. Good. That's good news. I had a good workout today too. My kettlebell workout, kettlebell sport. Nightmare's waving at Danny. We're going to talk a bit about meditation today, which was the title of the live stream, more or less. Don't just do something, sit there. We always think that we are better off doing something, diving in. Of course, we inevitably make a mess out of things. Where it says, yeah, as long as that, well, that's what I mean, Rhea. Here in the live stream, to the best of our ability, we try to be kind and respectful to everyone else. Danny's waving at Squirrel Snapper. Snapper says, greetings, Eric. Greetings, Snapper. Snapper says, we need to resolve the issues there. Danny says, Yogi, here it's in the 50s now. Wednesday it's going to be in the 70s. Nice. Perfect weather. I'll be lengthening my walks in the morning, certain days of the week. Yesterday I did about 5 miles run walk. Where it says I don't have any issues. A little bit. You were picking on our friend a little bit yesterday. However, fresh start today. Brand new live stream, brand new day. Nightmare says, I second that. I often wonder why people don't meditate, why people don't. I mean, initially, it seems difficult. It really isn't, especially when it's explained. I know people who have started meditation and they quit, and when I talk to them about it, they say, because my mind just wouldn't be still. I was thinking too much. I couldn't get rid of the thoughts. That's meditation. Where says, I was just saying though, the problem is and not to keep calling attention to it. Well, we're going to let it drop, Brea. But um, you weren't just saying, you were saying over and over again. You were insistent, and you were making an issue out of it, even when it made her feel uncomfortable. So that's the sensitivity that we're talking about. If you see someone um, who is reacting because they're not in a great spot themselves, uh, extend some empathy. How would you feel in that position if someone just kept calling it out and calling it out, and you just wanted to relax with your friends? This is her place. This is Willa's place, and you're new here. It could be your place as well, maybe if you want it to be. And people will honor you and respect you. They'll listen to you when you have issues. Hey, Oscar, I just clips to the bathroom. Don't know what that means. Says I just saw Shrek. I've never seen Shrek before. I was, man, I shocked a bunch of people. They've seen clips of it. Nightmare says, I can answer that, Yogi. As someone who knows nothing about meditation before I came across your channel, it's something that sounds a little hard to believe until you try it, of course. Agreed. And um, we'll do some. I will see if we can learn some meditation here on this live stream. Hey, Toy Pups. Ray says, yeah, but fine. I don't know. I'm not at his pension. Oscar says, I just know a clip to the back rooms. Tropilum says, God bless you. Have a great day. God bless you too, my friend. Danny waves at Tropaelium. 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 Did I get that right? Did I get that even remotely close to being right? Philip says, see, well, it was Yoda Heart thing and easy. I had to. Not fully understanding you, my friend. Danny waves at Pup Mommy. Nightmare says pension is diabolical. Whose pension? Type says Ray, the same person. So a committed meditation practice gives everything as promised, but it needs to be committed. It can't be a haphazard thing. It becomes a way of life, and combined with breath work. Here's the thing: breath work can change your life. My breathwork instructor taught me to be a breathwork coach. Made the bold claim that you can get 90 to 95% of all the benefits of meditation doing breath work 3 times a day, therapeutically as needed. Since I was a meditation teacher, I wasn't convinced. But I have to say, to a certain extent, he was largely right about it. But nothing replaces meditation itself. Chris says, Wired, okay? To get back up, it's easy. Get pushed down, so he needs to keep getting up. Who are you talking about? To Pup says Yogi and Squirrel Danny, what's up? Nightmare says is pension a British thing? I thought I thought they were talking about a person. I thought Americans got those too. Some Americans get them. I will not get a pension. I will, hopefully, get Social Security, not for another 2 years or possibly 5 years or possibly 7 years or possibly 12 years, because people work their entire lives to get Social Security and retire, or to have some type of cushion. And now there's all kinds of proposals to make these huge changes. if not even do away with it. I've been paying, so I won't get a whole lot because I've switched a lot of jobs, but I've been paying Social Security since I was 16 years old. Will says, "Hi Yogi, sorry a bit late. How are you, Yogi?" I'm good. What's going on, Willow? Hey, Big Al. Big Al says, "Yellow, yellow, my friend." Zipper says, "Very quote, but it's not for you to put someone down." This is true. Our role is to lift up. Rhoda says, "How is everyone?" Flip Up says, "Hi, Willow." Danny's waving at Big Al, and Zipper says, "Hi to Willow." That's right, Nightmare. Willow says, "Hi, Al. How is everyone?" We're doing pretty good. Nightmare says, "Isn't that crazy? That the age for pension is so old." It is crazy. What do you think of Nightmare in particular, but anyone in the chat who wants to respond? Universal income. The knock on universal income is, well, that's the thing, right? No one needs to be exactly like you. Everyone's different. And that causes a lot of suffering, not just for other people, but for yourself as well. Insisting other people be like you. What would it be like for this live stream if I said, you guys have to be just like me or don't come here? Man, I just had shivers go down my spine when I thought everyone being just like me. The world does not need more people just like me. I'm not even convinced the world needs people like me, including me. So Pups says, "Say Pups." So yeah, the knock on universal pension or universal income, it'll make people lazy. I don't think so at all. That it frees people. Now you can pursue what you would like to do. If you wanted a career in arts, if you wanted to be an engineer, but you didn't think you could afford it, if you wanted to be whatever, everything should be made easier for people to be lifted up. We got to say, I know rich people who say, I'm not leaving anything to my kids because they need to learn things the hard way like I did. No, you didn't need to leave things the hard way if someone was there to lift you up. I remember a famous actor who was against Social Security, against getting a pension. He was against food stamps. He was against Medicaid, which gives free medical to less fortunate people. And he said when he was a kid, uh, his mom was a single mother and they were poor, and he was on food stamps and they had Medicaid, and no one gave them a helping hand. That's what a helping hand is. I remember being on a live stream talking about the Sermon on the Mount, which is one of the most, hey Dan, one of the most beautiful parts of the New Testament, the actual teachings of Jesus. And I was talking about literally reading them from an online Bible, and someone came in and says, "What are you reading? Some kind of socialist propaganda?" And he couldn't believe it when I said, "No, I'm reading the Bible, the exact words of the Bible." And he said, "No, I'm Christian. That doesn't sound anything like the Ten Commandments. Doesn't sound anything like um, actual words of Jesus." Some biblical scholars say that might be the only actual words of Jesus in the entire New Testament. Everything else was written afterwards. Danny says, "Yogi, I'm about to have dinner now, but I'm done. I'll come back." Thanks, Danny. How you doing, Dan? Sniper says, "Eric, alchemy isn't about turning lead into gold. The letters are ego, and the gold is our enlightenment." Yep, we mentioned that. What was it? Yesterday or the day before? That it's the a metaphor on the surface that they were doing the lead into gold, but the actuality Phyllis says, can we do some breath work this live? Absolutely. We can do a bit of meditation too. Tempest says that's a huge ego rail. Quote, why would anyone be like you? Keep people down and think it's okay because you say so. Nightmare says, free Danny, he's innocent. Yes, Danny is innocent. He's just saying hi. I think just an honest mistake here. Poor man says, sorry, Yogi, just been hard on me. I thought so. You had a couple big sessions this weekend. I saw you doing some dips. Was it dips yesterday? Dip says, sorry, Danny, back in 5 seconds. My back is feeling all this sandbag work. I bet. So it appears that Rhea is extending an olive branch. If that's the case, thank you, Rhea. Appreciate it. Nightmare says universal income is a great concept, of course. There will be individuals who ruin the system. But for the most part, I like the sound of it. Me too. My life would have been much, much special, much, much different. Twip Up says, a shameless plug, please. A shameless plug? No such thing as a shameless plug. Every plug here, most specifically for Toy Pups, is 100%. What's the word I'm looking for? It'll come to me. Poor man says, did a session with Jace yesterday, then a 2-hour live. Yeah, I caught some of the. I caught the beginning of your session with Jace and the end of your. I guess no, in the middle of your session yesterday, the 2-hour one. Flip Up says, visit our live later. Super chat with a message gets you a special green mustache. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I might need that special green. I might need that special green mustache. Networking feed at work. Flip Up says, a plug is a plug. A plug is a plug. Flip Up says, Poor man and Toy Pups and Big Al. So there's lots of different kinds of meditation. It all has the same end result. Nightmare says, in the end, it's all about how much money the governments can gather to fund wars. If it doesn't make money, then it doesn't make sense to them. Agreed. To fund wars. Got you. Yeah, agreed. Pretty ridiculous at this point in time. Phyllis says, Squirrel, what are you talking about? Hey, Evan. You ever feel some days you just want to watch TV on the couch with a bag of sour cream and onion popcorn? Never. Never. Not actually reviewing my life. Danny says, Yogi, why was I timed out? Was that a mistake? It was a mistake, Danny. It was meant for someone else, and you were caught in the backfire. Willis says, sorry, I got kicked off YouTube. My phone was playing up. That's okay. Hey, Amanda. Amanda says, happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. Willis says, Yogi, how are you? Yogi, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Well, I know how you are. I know how you were. How are you now? Tip Up says, Willow drawing lately? Nightmare says, imagine if we refused to fight those wars, though. I wonder if it'll ever get that point. The thing is, before the war starts, they make you feel threatened. They make you feel that you don't love your country. They make you feel that you're not being patriotic, uh, that something dire is going to happen and you're not stepping up to protect your friends, your neighbors, your family. Danny says, I understand. Thank you, Danny. I knew you would. Rhea said, I never said that. Never said what? Zipper says, you had nothing positive, just ignore. Yes. Will says, cool, I would love that. I just want to make friends. Nice. Tip Up says, man, I gave you a shout out on my live, honey. Toy Pups is on a roll. She was giving a lot of people shout outs. Amanda says, love you, Big Al. Separate says, that's what this channel is all about. To Willow, exactly. Yep. Hey, Michael. Michael says, can't stay. I have to get ready for the live stream on Friday's House channel, which is in 37 minutes. I appreciate you stopping in, Michael. And hey, drop the link and I will do my best to show up after this live stream. Michael says, I'll be on the evening stream. Thank you, Michael. Hey, have a good live stream. Emma says, agreed, Yogi. They make you feel like you're not man enough if you don't go fight their wars for them. And in the end, they will force people. Yeah, sadly so. But hey, you get a parade when you come back home. If you're lucky. If you make it home. Emma says, you're healthy in every respect. It's a good question. I don't know. You know what? I don't think about it that way. I don't not do it to be healthy. I don't do it because I have no desire to do it. Do you know what I mean? If I had a day where I thought I'm going to sit on the couch and I'm going to eat chips and not do anything else but watch TV, maybe I would do it, but it never even crosses my mind. I love everything that I do. Where it says, oh my God, you're being mean now? By them wanting you to be friends? Danny says, that's the case, Squirrel. I understand. Big Al says, love you too, Amanda. Yep, we will do some breath work, Willow, for sure. Sniper says, Ray, that quote, that's stupid throwing your emotions around. Hi, Anna. Anna, how are you? So, I don't know if I've ever said this to anyone on the live stream before, but it really sounds like this might not be the best place for you, Rhea, because people will attempt to be your friend. I can guarantee you that. People will attempt to be your friend. And if you're not interested in making friends, it might become annoying for you. Willa says, I'm just ignoring Rhea at this moment. I'm not placed like yesterday to deal with this. Got you. Zephyr says you can personally block them. Willa says, hi, is everyone? I'm also going to do something I've never done before. 24-hour timeout. Not, again, I've never done it before. I probably wouldn't have. I don't know. Some days, you just gotta. Stephen says you're welcome. So I apologize, guys. Hey, Adam, Sweating a Smile and says, so everyone, how are you? Nightmare says, I saw some footage not long ago of them beating dudes who were refusing to fight in the Ukraine-Russia war. Then they put them in a van and sent them to fighting. Sickening. It is. Evan says, I get it now. Yeah, I don't really try to be healthy. I don't try to be anything at this point in my life. Jamie says, hi, Yogi. Bula says, how's everyone? Pretty good. Jamie says, he's okay. Anna says, it's good. I'm glad to hear that. What's up, runner boy? I bet you're happy to be back home, getting your workouts back in. Sniper says, I know that's a difficult task. Yeah, it's not something that Sniper says, bless you, Yogi. Thank you, Sniper. Not something that I ever want to do. But sometimes, we've talked this before. You can develop empathy. I'm not sure you can teach empathy. You can demonstrate it, and maybe demonstration is the best teacher. But it takes time, and you know what? I don't want to take the time today because we're going to do some breath work with our friend Willow. Maybe another day. Anna says hi to Big Al. And hi to San Francisco Jamie. All right, I'm going to catch back up. Evan says, can you use your super balance emotion powers off the internet? Also, because I think it would be more difficult. It isn't. It isn't. One of my favorite lines in A Course in Miracles is there's no small upsets. Everyone is equal to the other. That takes some practice. However, it's all practice. Every bit of it is a practice. You don't need to be good at it. You just practice. That's the magical gift of forgiveness. It's present moment awareness. It's not about extending something to someone else and saying, I forgive you because of what you've done. It's coming back to the present moment where nothing has been done. Anything that's been done, language is the key. Done. It's over. It's not here now. So the more you forgive, the more you are here, and the more it's now. The only time we actually have, the actual exclusion of time, the present moment. Stalin says, I try to be happy. You seem to do a pretty good job at it. Hey, Sharebear, how are you? Sharebear says, happy St. Patrick's Day. May your troubles be less and your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness come through your door. Beautiful. Thank you. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, my friend. Willa says, yeah, it was just weird. Maybe it isn't the place for Rhea, and it's not for everyone. Definitely not for her. Just picking on anyone. Yeah, it's definitely, I've told people from the beginning that this place might not be, it's definitely not for everyone, and it might not be for you. You'll find out. Usually in the first in the first 10 minutes, people find out. Photo Boy says, yep, did one today. How's the watch hours today? Well, it says, yeah, it got too much. It did. Just think, Willow, all of this could have been avoided if you had only named your cat, I don't know, uh, Fluffy Fluffy Kitty, or what's another name for a cat? I don't really name cats. Like I said, we have Black Cat and the other Black Cat. Such a such a strange thing to get upset about. Timer says Yogi has the timeout bug. Now watch out, people. Run for your lives. You never know. That's why I've hesitated to do it. Now I feel that rush of power. Sniper says empathy finds everyone eventually. I hope so. You know, a quote from a, I won't mention any names. I'll just give a hint from the richest man in the world. A direct quote. He said in a recent interview that empathy is the greatest weakness of Western civilization. Can you imagine that? Empathy is a weakness. Runner Boy says, stay at 2976. So you should be there. Some take one comment and some the hard way. Hey, Skits. Oh, there you go. Some sooner than others. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Willis says, Zoogie, how are your cats doing? They are doing their love of life. They sit around all day and watch me do stuff. Willis says, yeah, it's for me. You have helped me so much, Yogi. Thank you, Willa. I appreciate hearing that. Anna says, yes, Yoda, how are Yogi's cats doing? They seem to be enjoying themselves. You know, like I said, I adopted them when they were 10. I don't know how they've ended up. What's up, Jace? Happy Patty's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, my friend. Will says, yeah, exactly. If I called my cat a different name, it's weird. That's how it started. It is weird. Anna says, hi to Jace. Simple says, Runner Boy, that's 3,000 in the bag. It is. Hey, Gilbert. Evan says, I don't believe in that. And I don't think it should have been said. Manipulation. What do you mean? What do you mean, Evan? Oh, the quote about empathy? That was another weird thing to say. How can anyone view empathy as the worst thing to happen to Western civilization? Well, says anytime, Yogi. So I think in just a minute we'll do some breath work, and we're gonna do some 5 minutes, 3 minutes of meditation, combining the two. They should be combined. Sniper says Western religion is about worshiping God and getting to heaven. Eastern religion is usually about escaping reality. It depends on, well, you know, a lot of people mistake Buddhism for religion. Some people practice Buddhism as religion. Really, it's psychology. Same with yoga, but that puts you smack dab in reality and gives you a way of managing it, navigating through life. Doesn't get more real than the Buddha saying, life is suffering, and here's the way out of suffering. Life is suffering, and I'll help you uh, manage it. Psychological suffering is optional. Well, it says, Just a little thing can make people hate you. Uh, uh, little call my cat Vadar. Oh well, that other now just stressed so much at the moment. Understood. Zipper says, whereas magic is about becoming God and mastering reality. That says when you understand the secret, you will reign over everything. Willis says, all right, Yogi. Big Al says, I don't think many people in England, UK celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I don't know why Americans do, if I'm honest. Speaking for my fellow Americans, because we're weird. We do all kinds of weird stuff. I don't understand any of it. Anna says, are you feeling less stressed today, Yoda? Zephyr says, alchemy was used in the first psychology, Eric. Well, that's an interesting thought. So if we date, Buddhism 2,500 years ago, if we date yoga over 5,000 years ago, and then shamanism even farther. Gilbert says, Big Al, in America, he celebrated everything as an excuse to party. There you go. Hey, Timo. Evan says, you find it contradiction doing medication in YouTube? Medication or meditation? No. Format says St. Patrick's Day is a holiday created by alcohol companies. Yeah. I guess originally it was to celebrate St. Patrick driving the snakes out of Ireland, metaphorically. Just like Mother's Day was created by card companies. Yep. How are you, Timo? Gilbert says, Optimob family. Well, it says it sounds stupid, but I don't really understand it. I know what it is, but I don't know what point, not being disrespectful. I understand people celebrate. It's just I don't understand. Don't understand it much. Yeah. It goes to what Gilbert says. Excuse for people to have fun. Not that they need an excuse. Big Al says, for a point, Yogi. But yeah, I stand by that statement. Americans are weird. Anna says, Yoda, I'm sending you lots of positive vibes. Thank you, Anna. Yep, I thought that's what you meant. My keyboard has a mind of its own. No, actually, online, just another way of reaching people, another way of reach a wider group of people who would benefit from the practice of meditation and breath work. Well, it says, yeah, we don't celebrate it in the UK. So it's just another normal day. Zipper says, it's a present from our controllers here. What do you mean, Sniper? Timo says, not so good, a bit tired today. So do a walk with Max and go early to bed. I'm sorry, not so good today. Timo? All right, so let me know who might be interested in doing some breath work and about a 3-minute meditation. The meditation is going to be what's called the So Hum or the Hum So meditation. In the end, it becomes sort of a seamless. So Hum turns into Hum So. That's the natural mantra of the breath. Well, it says, I'm interested, of course, Yogi. Gilbert says, get some rest to Timo. I want to disagree and say Americans aren't weird, Yogi, but my keyboards won't allow it. input. Sorry, Yogi. Well, as an American, I'm pretty weird. And I'm pretty happy to be pretty weird. And it says, yes, I'm interested, Yogi. Thank you so much. So this is how we do the Soham meditation. And I will guide you through it. It's with a silent mantra. And the mantra is so and hum. And it's the natural mantra of the breath. So you would close your eyes, you'd sit straight, not ramrod straight, comfortably straight. Hands in the lap, whatever comfortable position. If you want, you could do a mudra. This is called the Vishnu mudra. Or I'm sorry, this is the chin mudra. And Evan says, I do, but I have to get back to work. Understood, my friend. Your eyes are closed, you're relaxed. You gently put your attention, a soft focus, right between the eyebrows. Very soft. Not concentrating, it's not forced. You relax. You notice your breath. After a moment or two, you think to yourself. This is key. Think. You're not chanting. You're not forcing it in any way. It's effortless. Hey, Oscar. Oscar says, what's up, Master Yogi? Hello, everyone in the chat. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you, Oscar. Sniper says, holy days, Eric. To soften the pain of tax enslavement. Gotcha. Hey, that makes sense. Jay says, amigo Oscar. So, as the breath, after a moment or two, sitting quietly, noticing the breath, we're going to introduce the mantra. And the mantra is, again, so with the in-breath, hum with the out-breath. You're not forcing the breath. It's not breath work itself. We will do that first. We'll do breath work, and then we'll do this meditation. You just let the breath come in completely on its own, and you think so. As it's released, you think hum. That is the natural sound of the breath, the mantra of the breath, that is playing all the time without every breath. We just don't hear it. Now we're putting our attention on it. Again, we're not chanting. We don't have to worry about thoughts. You're going to think. And then you come back to the mantra. You're going to be led away from the mantra, and then you come back to it. The breath is your anchor, and the mantra is an additional. You might find over the course of the short meditation, you fall into a silent spot in between the breaths. Perfect. That's what meditation is all about. It's having your thoughts go one way, bringing it back to the breath and the mantra, having your thoughts go one way, bringing it back. Somewhere between the thoughts going away and bringing it back, you fall into what's called the gap. And the gap is that space that exists between every single thought. It exists between every word. If you look at a page in a book, you'll notice that it's not just all letters back to back to back to back. There's spaces between the letter that makes the word make sense. There's spaces between the words that make the sentence make sense. There's spaces between the sentences that make the paragraph make sense. The space is all existing. The spaciousness of your mind is who you truly are. You're not your thoughts, and you're not the thinker of your thoughts. You are the silent, ever-present witness to your thoughts. What a huge relief. You mean all that mess up here that's telling me to do all this crazy stuff isn't who I am? And who I really am is that silent witness that is just sitting back and watching the whole game? That I'm not the game player? I'm just a witness to the game. So let's see what happens. But I'm going to guide you through it. We're going to begin with, we did this breath yesterday, and I really liked it. Breathing in for 4, holding for 2, exhaling for 6. And if I recall, both Nightmare and Willow seem to enjoy this. So if you're ready, whoever wants to participate, let me know. For those who don't want to participate, just carry on the conversation. I'm going to step out of it for a bit. I will try to catch up, though. So just give me a nod or a thumbs up or whatever works for you guys. Hey, Kai, Willa is ready. All right. So, Willa, my friend, if you could sit and relax and close your eyes. And just notice the breath. Nothing special. We're just noticing the breath. Relaxing. In just a minute, what I would like you to do is take one mindful breath in, just paying attention to the in breath, and then release it. And then we're going to start. We're going to breathe in for a count of 4. We're going to hold the breath for a count of 2 and exhale for 6. All through the nose. And we're going to make the ha sound as we do both in breath and the out breath. So, breath in, let it all go, relax. But when you're ready, we are going to breathe in for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last breath. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And relax. Let your breath flow completely on its own, gently and easily. Nothing special. We're going to introduce the mantra in just a minute. We're going to meditate for about 4 minutes. Don't worry about your thoughts. Don't worry about the breath. As it flows in, you think so. As it goes out completely on its own, no effort on your part, no effort with the breath, no effort with the mantra. Everything comes easily. On the in-breath, you think so, and it's a gentle thought, a gentle thought. On the out-breath, you think hum. Feel that vibration. So, um, we're going to start. You'll hear my voice a little bit throughout as I will guide you through. Your gaze is very soft, right between the eyebrows. The mantra is flowing easily with the breath. So, with the in breath, hum with the out breath. You might get distracted. You might start thinking about all kinds of stuff. It's all okay. Just notice the thoughts with a gentle smile and come back to the breath. You're listening to the natural sound of the breath. So, with the in breath, hum with the out breath. Allow yourself this gift of silence. The breath always leads you home. Notice that space between the breath, between the in breath and the out breath, the out breath and the in breath. Mantra is a sacred sound. It'll carry you to silence. In the natural silence of the mind is where we heal. So with the in breath, hum with the out breath. Just sit with the silence. In just a moment, you can gently release the mantra, let go of the breath. Sit with the eyes closed for just a moment more. Release the mantra and just sit for a second. Now, this moment of silence afterwards. We're connected to our primordial self, and this is when you want to introduce an intent. We could also call an intent a wish that has a little extra magic to it. You're slipping into the silence. Give your intention to the universe. It could be to heal, could be to feel whole, it could be asking for love or to give love, to receive love. Whatever it is, say it to yourself in very simple words, and then release it and allow the universe to handle the details. And when you're ready, Open your eyes and join in the conversation. So that was the welcome back, Danny. Hey, Skeeter. Everyone cheers for the yogi. Positive vibes. Positive vibes to you, my friend. Kai Art Gallery. Thank you for coming in. Thanks, Squirrel Sniper, for dropping our link. We will help. We will help with those watch hours. Jason says hi to Kay. So that was the 4-2-6 breath. We did 8 rounds, and then we did a 4-minute silent meditation. Mama Chris is here, says, hello, my friend. How are you? Danny's saying hi to everyone. Let me know. Willis says, thanks, Yogi, much better. Awesome. How was the meditation? Any questions about the meditation? Stepper says hi to Nature's Dog Realms. Jimmy says hi to Danny.
Happy Monday, brother.
Happy Monday to you. How are you?
Really relaxed now. Sort of like I've just woke up, sort of like relaxed. I suppose that's what it does for you. It's
Okay, so you participated in the meditation?
Yeah, I joined in.
Awesome, and that is what it does to you. It creates a healing state in the mind and body, connecting everything. Dropping into silence, our natural silence. So thank you. I appreciate that.
It's very interesting. Obviously, when you've not done something before and you experience something for the first time, you're like, okay, yeah, that's different.
It is.
It's appreciated. It's very much appreciated.
It changes everything, and it is the equivalent of we did 4 minutes of meditation there. That would be the equivalent of a 20-minute, half an hour nap. If you were to meditate 20 minutes.
Yep. Felt like I just woke up when I finished. It was like, oh, I feel like I've just woken up.
Anna says, thank you so much, Yogi. You're welcome, Anna. Thank you for participating. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that.
So greetings and love to everybody in the chat. Obviously, Eric, you do such a great job all the time, brother. It's just a pleasure to be able to come on and talk to you and say thank you personally. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody. Some people are saying different things about St. Patrick's Day. I actually served in the Irish Guards, so it was a special day for us once a year. And it was a celebration to remember all those that had gone before, that was no longer with us.
I didn't know that.
And obviously, it was an educational mega drinking session for those that hadn't been introduced to heavy sessions. And it's the one day where there's no rules. They chuck all the rules out the window. So you can get away with some crazy things on St. Patrick's Day. Obviously, you have a parade in the morning. It used to be the Queen Mother used to come round, give you a shamrock. It's now Princess Royal. She goes round, Princess Kate, and she does the ceremony. And every single soldier gets presented with a little clover, and she actually pins it on. The whole regiment. So it's a big traditional thing.
Well,
and obviously that's St. Patrick's Day. And there's just one more thing. Obviously, I'd just like to say happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Yogi. Happy birthday to you.
Well, thank you. You caught me by surprise. I had no idea it was my birthday today.
How could you forget?
It must have been all the celebrating we did yesterday for my birthday.
I'm pretty sure somebody will remind you tomorrow.
Probably.
But anyway, yes. It's just a quick visit, just to pop in and say hello. Obviously, the meditation, it's really, really, it's good stuff. It's interesting as well. I'm certainly going to look more into that. But yes, thank you ever so much indeed for everything you do for everybody. And as Gilbert just said, happy birthday.
I appreciate that, and all the trouble that you have caused,
Me, trouble.
and nightmare.
I didn't start the mood. I haven't sung any songs. I didn't mention Mushy P songs. I haven't done birthday chants. But I get blamed for lots of things.
Not so much blame as recognition.
It's just contribution. It's what we call contribution.
All right, okay, I can accept that. I appreciate that.
Zima sent a kiss. Much love, much kindness, everybody. Monday.
Love to you, my
Have a
friend.
great week. Have a great week. Be positive. Think of good things and make good things happen. See you all soon. Bye.
Take care. Bye. Big Al says, happy birthday, Yogi. Gilbert says, happy birthday. Thank you, guys. As long as you know it's not actually my birthday today any more than it was my birthday yesterday or the day before. Big Al says, Mr. Jace, personally, I said not many people here celebrate it. My regiment, well, I won't go there. I bet you there's some stories, huh? Danny says, Will, I hope you feel better. Let's see. Willa says, not much. I don't know. I couldn't really calm down a bit. Like my mind was just everywhere, and I wasn't as coming for myself. I couldn't. I don't know, but it's still nice to try, and it wasn't the worst. Well, here's the thing. We can't calm our mind down. If we could, we would never need to meditate. We would never need antidepressants. We would never need. Thank you so much, Jace. And happy birthday from Jace. For the record, it's not my birthday. Every day is our birthday. Big Al says my stepdad served in Northern Ireland along with a handful of NCOs. Big Al says namaste. Big Al says 19th, 17th, 17th. Exactly a month from today. So yeah, man, if we could calm our minds down at will, we wouldn't need medication, we wouldn't need to drink, we wouldn't need other activities. It would be awesome. However, we can't. And the key to meditation is don't try. Don't try to calm the mind down. Let the mantra and the breath work to do that for you. So your mind's going to be a mess. Here's one of the big things, one of the most important things to notice when you're meditating. If you say, I couldn't calm down, my mind was all over the place, that's huge because most of us don't realize that our mind is all over the place. The fact that you knew your thoughts were going different places means that you're now realizing, even if just a little bit, that you are not your thoughts. You were aware of your thoughts. You were aware that they kept going in different directions and you couldn't calm them down. So we just keep returning to meditation. And when we meditate, let the mind do whatever the mind does. Don't even worry about it. If you're distracted, perfect. You come back to the mantra. You come back to the breath. The beautiful thing about this particular meditation is it has the breath and the mantra all in one shot. Miguel says, it was so close. Missed it by 2 days. Bo says, yeah, I was just overwhelming though. I was just, of course, just all my thoughts. Yep, but remember, you're saying all your thoughts. Meaning, if we said all the thoughts, we would be implying that we are our thoughts. But when we say something like all of my thoughts, now we've created that distance from the thought. You mean my thoughts going around in my head, which means I can't be those thoughts. We've got just that little degree of separation there. Let's see. And is this Buddha, right? Or is this trending? Says happy birthday, Mr. Yogi. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It's my unofficial official birthday. My hope is that after my actual birthday, we won't hear about it again until at least next February, if not January, even better. So that's the beginning stage of meditation that we did. Willis says it might go live later. Don't know though. I'll be on the lookout for you. We're actually going to end in just a minute or two. Hey, Jace, you still here? Are you going to do, you getting some reps in? If anyone would like to have their own personal mantra, and it's a slightly different, it's called primordial sound meditation, and that is my practice, and that's what I'm a trained instructor of. This is what we introduce people with the Soham meditation, and then when they're ready, they're given a personalized mantra. I'm happy to teach you the mantra and how to use it. Just let me know. Just reach out. So it says a sub to Willow. Willow says, you too, Anna, it will be just be of my guinea pigs if I do. You gonna do any drawing? Anna says, hope you have a nice and peaceful evening, Yoda. Willow says, thanks, Squirrel. I'm already sub to you a bit ago, my friend. Thank you, Jay. Let's see, Jay Sinky supporter. This is, I believe it's trending, right? Or is it Buddha? Willow says, yeah, we'll go live drawing. Nice. Hey, our friend Toy Pups was asking for some fan art. If anyone wants to draw some fan art for Toy Pups, it would be appreciated. I believe she's still alive. She's shooting for, she wants 75 more subs, and she'll make, I believe, 39,000. I think it's 40,000. If anyone here is not subscribed to Toy Pups, I can't imagine not being subscribed to Toy Pups. Well, she actually ended. It's a nice long live stream. She did 3 hours. She's at 39.8K. All right, so let's wrap things up. We got some Jacob love. Thank you, Jacob. And it says, thank you, Yoda. All your pets are so cute. Chris says, wow, that's great. What about you, Chris? Are you going to be live soon? Jay says, I love the way Yogi gets mixed up with the support channels. It's the legendary Jacob. Thank you, Jace. As soon as I saw the Jacob love, now I knew it. No love like Jacob love. I love all the support channels too. I think that's an awesome way of showing your support for the channels that you're seeking to help. Danny says Burpee Reaper and Leo Sitso and Jacob. Danny's waving at Jace and Siki supporter. Half hour before Jace goes live, guys. Nature says, I did it live this morning. Nice. All right, so I hope to see you guys hanging out over at Jason's in a little bit. Chris says, Danny, hello. We got some more Jacob love. Thank you, Jacob. We are at 29 thumbs up. Much appreciated. If you want to come back later this afternoon, early, it's actually would be evening for me, but for some of you guys, it'll just be later afternoon. We'll do some more breath work. Jason says, Jacob, if you want to join, I'm doing core and legs. What do you think of that, Jacob? Nice to see you two in action. All right, so guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. Appreciate you guys being here. Nathan says hashtag 50. Thank you, Nathan. Will says, yeah, I would do drawing, and for my guinea pig, we'll go live after yogi. All right, and that's going to be just in a moment. Anna says, happy Monday to everyone. Happy Monday to you, Anna. Thank you for coming in and joining us. Thank you for doing the meditation with us. Chris says, have a great day, everyone. You too, Chris. Jason says, hey, buddy. Hey, Jason. Nice to see you, my friend. We're ending for the day. Danny says, Yogi, I think it's Jason's happy birthday today. I think you're right, Danny. Danny even brought you a cake, Jace. Happy birthday, Jace. Jason's laughing. Nathan says, hashtag number 30, if taking my passes off. Appreciate it. Thank you. 30 thumbs up. Jason says, I'm having chocolate chip ice cream. Can't beat chocolate chip ice cream. Used to be one of my favorites. I am a vanilla fan. Danny's offering a cake to Jace. Thank you, Danny. All right, guys. I'll see you all over at Jason's. And I'll see you all over at Willow's, over at Yoda's. Take care. See you guys. Pop back in because our friend Silly Jim Rat says, what's up, youngster? So I got to say hi. Got to say hi to Jim Rat before we close up. Jason says, much love. Will says, goodbye. I will see you later, my friend. I will be here. I'll be live 5:25. Bye, Anna. Take care, my friends.